Who are the Sigma males? They are the guys who stand out from the crowd without even trying. They have unique characteristics that set them apart from other men. They have exceptional character and aspire to lead lives of dignity, purpose, and principle. They're the ones who don't follow the rules yet still manage to be successful. But how do they do it? Number 1. Don't be afraid to shake things up. Sigma males are not afraid to take the road less traveled. They are not afraid of failure or disappointment. They don't care about what other people say about them. They are brave enough to take risks, learn from their mistakes, and make necessary adjustments. Sigma men are not afraid to stand out from the crowd if it means standing for something they believe in. They live on their terms, not on other people's expectations. While shaking things up can put you at risk for criticism, this habit often leads to growth and success. Of course, Sigma males don't put themselves in dangerous situations just for the sake of testing the waters, but they do challenge the status quo. They don't try to impress people with how much they have or what they can do. Instead, they focus on their values and pursue actions that align with those values. Living life this way gives Sigma males a sense of inner peace and satisfaction. This is one of those habits that makes them stand out without even trying. Many people are scared to go against the grain and take risks, whether in business, relationships, or life in general. Even if they do take risks, they usually give up when things get tough. For a Sigma, giving up is not an option. Sigmas don't feel the need to fit in or be like everyone else, so they don't spend their time trying to boast or show off. They have a strong sense of self-worth that doesn't depend on external validation from others. Number 2. Adopt a no-BS attitude. Sigma men abandon the nice guy way of thinking. They know that it isn't enough just to be nice. They have the ability to read people and situations very well. They can sense when someone is being fake and dishonest. They also can cut through the BS and get to the root cause of the issue. They don't talk behind someone's back. They call people out in front of everyone. Sigmas are honest, but they are not rude. They know the importance of tact when dealing with different people and different situations. They don't waste time with small talk. Instead, they go straight to the point and say what needs to be said in a respectful manner. Sigma males never shy away from uncomfortable conversations. They understand that being direct and honest can sometimes be the best way to get things done without creating misunderstandings or resentment. This attitude helps them get to the bottom of any issue quickly and efficiently. People respect them for their no-nonsense attitude, and Sigmas gain trust from others because they are seen as reliable and honest. These habits make them stand out in a crowd, but it also helps them establish strong relationships with those around them. Number 3. Be stoic. Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy of mental training. It teaches one how to be indifferent to negative circumstances and be satisfied with what they have. It is the path to a good life. It is a way of life that can be practiced by anyone. It teaches you how to stay focused, be disciplined, and be grateful for what you have rather than wanting what others have. The secret to life is to not let the things you don't have control how you feel. Sigma men have mastered the art of being stoic. They understand that life is full of ups and downs, so they don't let those things affect their emotions. They focus on what they can control, their reactions and responses to any given situation. They are also thankful for all the good things in life and don't let their envy or jealousy get the best of them. That's why many Sigma men are minimalists. They understand that material possessions do not equate to happiness. By being stoic, Sigma men are able to stay calm even during difficult times and make rational decisions instead of emotional ones. They understand that life is unpredictable, so they are always prepared for the worst, but also optimistic about the future. They stay focused on the things that really matter and don't waste time worrying about unimportant things. They are calm and collected, even in the face of adversity and chaos. This inner strength helps them make wise decisions as well as handle any situation with grace and dignity. Number 4. Run on willpower, not coffee. Willpower is what makes you go when you don't want to. It's the force that keeps you on track even when your brain and body tell you to give up. It's the one thing that will always be there for you no matter what. It's always accessible, always on call, and it's an infinite resource. The more you use it, the more you have to draw from it. Sigma males rely on their willpower more than coffee or energy drinks. They understand that mental toughness is the key to success, and that requires self-discipline and focus. To increase their willpower, Sigmas practice mindfulness and meditate regularly. By being aware of the moment, they can stay focused on what needs to be done instead of wasting time worrying about the future or ruminating on the past. Of course, this doesn't mean that Sigma men don't drink coffee or energy drinks, but they don't rely on them as a crutch. Instead, they use their willpower to get the job done and stay motivated. Willpower is the key to unlock your potential, so they make sure they tap into that resource as often as possible. Number 5. Give your time only to those who deserve it. Sigma men only give their time to some. They choose who they want to spend their time with wisely. They don't bother to please everyone, and don't waste their time on people who don't value them. They only have a certain amount of time in a day, so they want to spend it wisely. Your time is a valuable resource, and it should be given to those who deserve it. Some people just aren't worth the effort, and Sigma men are smart enough to recognize that. They also understand the importance of setting boundaries and using their time as efficiently as possible. They don't let anyone take advantage of them, and make sure they don't get stuck in toxic relationships or situations. Sigmas know how to pick their battles, so they focus on what truly matters and don't let anyone else's opinions dictate their decisions. By doing this, they are able to stay true to themselves and be surrounded by people who appreciate them for who they are. While this might seem like a cold and distant attitude to some, it's actually a great way to maintain healthy relationships. Sigma men know how much they are worth, so they don't let anyone waste their precious time. Number 6. Learn from others, but don't be a follower. While some people blindly follow what others say or do, Sigma males prefer to take a different approach. They understand the value of taking advice from people who have done what they want to do. They are not afraid to learn from the experiences of others and know that everyone has something to offer. Sigma men don't blindly follow what others say and take advice from people wisely. They don't take advice from anyone who is not qualified to give advice, which allows them to make informed decisions and stay true to their values. At the same time, they don't follow the herd just because everyone else is doing it. Sigma men are independent thinkers who use their own judgment and intuition to make decisions. They don't let others control them and don't believe everything they hear. Instead, they observe what's going on around them, analyze the facts, and make up their own minds about a situation. This allows them to stay in control and be their own masters. Number 7. Be proud of who you are. Sigma men will never try to be someone they are not. They understand that everyone is different and respects their own uniqueness. They have a strong sense of self-worth and know what they bring to the table. Sigmas take pride in who they are, even if it means being unpopular among some people. They don't put on a false persona to fit in and are not afraid to be themselves. They don't try to impress others or gain acceptance. They simply accept who they are and focus on developing their strengths. The only opinion that matters is theirs, and Sigmas don't need anyone's approval. While alpha males often need the approval of others, Sigma men are comfortable in their own skin and don't need to fit into any mold. They embrace their uniqueness and use it to achieve success on their terms. By being proud of who they are, they avoid getting stuck in unhealthy relationships or situations and can focus on what truly matters to them. Sigmas don't wear their pride on their sleeves. They keep it close to their hearts. If you are proud of who you are, people will know it by the way you live your life. Number 8. Lead by example. Sigma males don't just talk the talk. They also walk the walk. Their words and actions need to match if they want people to take them seriously. They lead by example and strive to be a role model for others. They take responsibility for their actions and are always willing to admit when they are wrong. They don't try to control or manipulate others and are always open to feedback. Mistakes are part of learning, and Sigmas use them as opportunities to grow. They also encourage other people to do their best and challenge themselves. They know how to motivate people in a positive way and inspire others with their actions. Leadership is not just about having authority. It's also about leading by example. While alpha males might rely on their power to lead, Sigmas recognize that leading by example is the most effective way of getting people to follow. Aggressive behavior and manipulation only create resentment and distrust, while leading by example is the only way to earn respect and admiration without resorting to force. That's why many people choose to follow a Sigma male. He leads by example and doesn't just talk about it. He is a role model, not a dictator. People are fed up with alpha leaders who are only interested in their power and status, and Sigmas have a refreshing leadership approach based on respect and mutual understanding. Number 9. Develop courage and confidence. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to face fear. Sigma men don't run away from their fears. They face them head-on. Life is full of uncertainties, and they accept the risks that come with it. They don't let their fears hold them back, but instead use them as motivation to push forward. They are not afraid of failure or criticism. They use it as an opportunity to learn and grow. They recognize that courage is a muscle and must be exercised in order to stay strong. Sigmas also have a high level of confidence in their abilities. They don't need external validation to feel good about themselves. They believe in themselves and know they have the skills and knowledge to succeed. They recognize that fear is only an obstacle if you let it be one, and they use their courage and confidence to overcome it. The only way to make their dreams a reality is by taking action and facing their fears head-on. By developing courage and confidence, Sigmas can achieve anything they put their mind to, no matter how difficult the task may seem. Number 10. Keep learning and add value to others. The only way to stay ahead of the game is to keep learning. Knowledge is power, and they are always looking for ways to expand their horizons. They read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, and learn from others who have gone before them. They also understand the importance of adding value to other people's lives. They don't just want to take, they also want to give back. Sigmas are always looking for ways to add value to others, whether it's through mentoring, volunteering, or giving back to their communities. They know that helping others can make the world a better place. At the end of the day, Sigma males are living proof that anyone can create their own path and achieve success on their own terms.